Hello everyone, welcome you for today's YouTube session. Myself, Clotilda Reshma welcoming you for today's YouTube session. I am a maths educator in Unacademy. I take up CET classes in Unacademy. Also, I take up the comprehensive batch course and the special classes also in Unacademy, which is a platform which reaches out to thousands and thousands of students all around. Before I continue this session, I request you to like, share and subscribe this channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon. Yes? Okay, so we have here the comprehensive batch course. So let me introduce to you. Yes, so we have here the comprehensive, the KCET 2021 comprehensive batch course. Here, complete syllabus is being covered. Tips and tricks are given by the top educators. Topic-wise practice questions and full-length mock tests. Yes, you can see this plan at a reasonable rate for a month, which is valid till this month end. And over that, don't forget to use my code ReshmaLobo17 to get extra 10% off. Okay, so you will get extra 10% off on any of the plus courses which you join with my code. Okay, yes, and here we can see the best plans for Karnataka CET 2021 aspirants. There are different month plan, so you can go for a trial plan of 1 month, which is at a reasonable rate. The one speciality of these plus classes are, most of the times we say, the doubt clearing. Students, when they have doubts, there will be a doubt clearing session after every 3 sessions. So in this session, the student can interact directly with the educator and clear all their doubts. Okay, so don't forget to use my code ReshmaLobo17 to get extra 10% off. Okay, yes. So we have seen 43 questions of 2019, and here we go with the next question. Okay, so we are solving KCET 2019 question paper. So those of you who have not watched the session before, it's a request to you, please do watch the session before this. We have done 43 questions and now we are going to the question number 44. Yes, so shall we go on? Yes, so our first question for today. So we have the first question here written down. The order of the differential equation whose general solution is y is equal to c1 e to the power c2 plus x plus c3 e to the power c4 plus x is. So there are different options. Now this question is from the chapter Differential Equation. Okay, so now how do we find the order? See, we know to find the order when we have the derivative of the dependent with respect to independent, that is dy by dx. So how many times it is differentiated, all that when we have, we know the idea how to find the order. But when we have constants, there is a trick for you. Okay, so I'm just going to give you that trick here so we know that. Okay, so order of differential equation is asked, right? So order of differential equation is equal to the number of arbitrary constants. So number of arbitrary constants. So number of arbitrary constants in the differential equation. So that means number of arbitrary constants means what? After I simplify. Okay, so in the general equation. So now we have here y is equal to c1 e to the power c2 plus x. So let me write the question as it is first, then make you understand. So plus c3 into e to the power c4 plus x. Now what do we know? A to the power m plus n is nothing but a to the power m into a to the power n. So e to the power c2 plus x and e to the power c4 plus x, I'm going to use that logic and going to simplify it. So this can be written as c1 e to the power c2 into e to the power x plus C3 into e to the power C4 into e to the power x. Now you can see in these two terms, what is common is e power x, no? So it is take that out, okay? So e power x, take out common out. So therefore, what remains inside the bracket? C1 into e to the power C2 plus C3 into e to the power C4. So now what you see, this is a constant, isn't it? There is no x term at all. So it's a constant. So suppose I call that constant a. So what is the question changed to? It is e power x into a. So how many arbitrary constants are there now? Only one arbitrary constant. So what should be the order? Order should be 1. So therefore, the arbitrary constants is nothing but only 1. So if arbitrary constant is 1, what is the logic I have told you? The order of differential equation is also equal to 1. Okay. So therefore, we have this D option. Is that clear? Yes? Okay, fine. So we move on to the next question. Interesting question. Okay, so this was a very interesting question here. Order you have to find is check how many arbitrary constants after simplifying. Okay, so number of arbitrary constants is equal to the order of the differential equation. So look at this 45th, the question number 45. So what is it given to me? So as I look into this is a concept of vectors chapter. Okay, so then we have this vectors concept. Yes. So what is it given? If magnitude of A, okay, is given to me 16, magnitude of B is given to me 4, then what is square root of magnitude of A cross B the whole square plus the magnitude of A dot B the whole square? Okay, so what all is given? Let us write quickly. So we have magnitude of A is 16. Magnitude of B is equal to 4. We want the result of magnitude of cross square plus dot square. Okay, now for this I have a shortcut for you. Okay, so what is that shortcut? We know the shortcut is that is the cross square, that is A cross B, A vector plus cross B vector the whole square plus we have A dot B the whole square. This is nothing but A square B square. Okay, so remember this. If you remember this shortcut, then the answer is very, very easy. You can use the formula also. A cross B is equal to magnitude A magnitude B sin theta, and this is A dot B is equal to magnitude A magnitude B cos theta. Then you can square that. So sin square plus cos square becomes 1, and then you get this. Or else remember directly, when you have cross square plus dot square, it is nothing but A square B square. Okay, so now here we have cross square plus dot square. So what it should become? Square root of A square B square. So magnitude A square, magnitude B square. Now square and the root will get cancelled. So what remained? It is just magnitude A into magnitude B. And we have this magnitude A and B values ready, isn't it? So substitute. So therefore we got here 16 into magnitude B is 4. 16 fours are, we are getting 64. And look, see how beautifully we reach the answer. Yes, so that is our A option. Hope it is clear. Yes? Okay, fine. Yes, we move on to the next question. Yes. So hope there is no doubts. Clear? Yeah. So we move on to the next question. Question number 46. So what is this question telling us? If the angle between, so once again I have vectors chapter, isn't it? Projection word is there. So come on. So if the angle between A vector and B vector is 2 pi by 3, angle is given. Okay, so what all is given? Let me make a note there only. So theta, no, angle is given to me 2 pi by 3. Okay, so angle is given 2 pi by 3, and the projection of A vector on B vector. So the projection is given to me. So the projection of A vector on B vector is given to me as -2. Then I have to find what is this magnitude A. Now, whenever that projection word is there, I remember projection formula. What is the formula? So let us write that formula. Okay, so what is projection of A vector on B vector? So projection of A vector on B vector is equal to A dot B by magnitude B, isn't it? This is the formula which we have learned. That is A vector on B vector, that is A dot B dot product by On whom? On B, no? So magnitude of B. Now, remember we know the dot product formula. What is A dot B formula? It is nothing but magnitude A, magnitude B into cos theta. Why am I using this formula? Because they have given me theta. Okay, so I have to use that theta somewhere. So write that formula. So therefore this is equal to, now the projection given to me minus 2. So I'm getting minus 2 is equal to, what is A dot B formula? It is magnitude A, magnitude B into cos theta. Okay, so theta is how much now? 2 pi by 3. Okay, so whole divided by magnitude B. So what happens here now? This magnitude B will get cancelled. So now let us find this answer of 2 pi by 3, cos 2 pi by 3, and then we will substitute. We want the magnitude of A answer. Okay, so now cos 2 pi by 3. How much is 2 pi by 3? Pi by 3 means 60. 60 into 2 is 120. So this is cos 120. Now where does this 120 lie? In the second quadrant. So this 120, can I write it equal to cos 180 minus 60? Possible, no? Now use allied angle concept. So cos 180 minus means in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, is cos positive? No, cos is negative. So my answer will become minus. The sign will become minus. Next, 180 lies on the x-axis or the y-axis. We refer it as the slipping line or the standing line. If that 180 lies on the slipping line, no change to cofunction. But if it lies on the standing line, then we have to change to its cofunction. So here now, since 180 lies on the slipping line, no change to cofunction, so therefore you are getting cos 60. But how much is cos 60? Cos 60 sin 30, which is equal to 1 by 2. So directly I wrote its answer minus 1 by 2. Now I am going to substitute. So therefore this is minus 2 is equal to magnitude of A we want into minus 1 by 2. So this minus and minus from both sides gets cancelled. So this 2 will move on, will be cross multiplied. So therefore we are getting magnitude of A is equal to 4. So do we have that option? Yeah, we have that option. Option D. Hope it is clear. Yes, you are following? Yes, no? Okay, fine. So we move to the next question. Coming to the next one. Yes. So here we have the 47th question. Again, I find vectors chapter. See, so important to this chapter. It has a greater weightage, vectors and three-dimensional geometry. So together you may get 5 to 6 questions, which is very, very important. Okay, so since whichever chapters are having greater weightage, I think you need to prepare well for that. Okay, so we have here, this is also vectors concept. Let us first identify what is given, what is asked, then we shall work out. A unit vector perpendicular to the plane. So when that unit vector comes to my mind, something cap should come to my mind. Okay, so now if a vector is given and they ask us, find the unit vector, then I need to find a cap. Correct? But now you want to find the unit vector which is perpendicular to the plane which is containing the two vectors. So here a vector, you take it as a first vector which is given to you, I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. B vector, you take it as minus 2i cap plus j cap plus 3k cap. Now what is asked here? Unit vector perpendicular to the plane. So what is that formula we know? Now which is a vector? See, perpendicular. So suppose, understand this concept, then we will come to the formula. Any vector which is perpendicular to a vector also, b vector also. Which is that vector? It is nothing but, remember, it is the unit vector which is perpendicular to that, which is nothing but the cross product. Okay, so what is the required formula then? So therefore you are supposed to find n cap, and n cap is given by plus or minus the cross product. So how do you write if a vector is given to you? How do you write a cap? It is vector by its magnitude. That is how we change to its unit vector. No, so now the vector which is perpendicular to both the vectors is cross product, but I want unit vector. So that means what we have to do, this a cross b is, we want the magnitude. Hope this idea is clear to you all. Okay, so if the question was asked here, which is a vector perpendicular to the two vectors, then my answer is only A cross B, because any vector which is perpendicular to two vectors is A cross B. Got it? But now, along with the vector perpendicular, unit word is mentioned, unit vector perpendicular. So remember, it is n cap formula, which is equal to plus or minus A cross B by magnitude of A cross B. Hope it is clear. Okay, so now I have taught you one shortcut to find A cross B. So let us proceed with that shortcut. So how do you find A cross B? What is the shortcut? I have told you. Write the coefficients of I, J, K 2 times. So what is it? 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. What is the coefficient of B vector? Minus 2, 1, 3. Minus 2, 1, 3. Remember this? Yes, then delete the first column, delete the last column. We don't want that. Then just find the determinant that is going to give you the cross product. Okay, so how much is this? 3 2s are 6 minus 1. So 5. So that means 5I cap it is. Okay, then minus 2 minus 3 minus 5J cap. 1 minus of minus 4, 1 plus 4, which is equal to 5 K cap. See, so fast we are getting these answers. Okay, so therefore my n cap, which is required, is nothing but plus or minus. So what is the vector we have? 5I cap minus 5J cap plus 5 K cap, whole divide by magnitude. So magnitude of, so 25 plus 25 plus 25. How much is this? 25 plus 25 plus 25 is root 75. 75 can be written as 25 into 5, no? So 25 into 3. So 25 can come outside as 5 root 3. So therefore, n cap is equal to plus or minus. 5 could be brought out. It is I cap minus j cap plus k cap by. So this is nothing but root of 75, which is equal to 25 into 3. 25 will come out. So therefore, this will become 5 root 3. So 5 and 5 cancels. So therefore, you are getting either, check your options, plus I by root 3. We have it here, but it is plus minus plus. I don't have plus minus plus. But so now either it is this plus with this or minus with this, isn't it? So multiply the minus. So what is it? Do you have, so n cap is minus I cap, minus into minus plus j cap minus k cap by root 3. Do you have this answer now? Just check. We have minus I cap plus j cap minus k cap. So therefore the B option. Okay, so hope you are able to understand this. Clear? So because it is plus or minus, so that option satisfies. Okay, yes. So we'll move on to the next question. Hope this much is clear. Clear? Okay, so we go on to the next question now. Come on. So yes, one more question of vectors. Okay, so this is nothing but scalar triple product. Okay, so here we have once again vectors concept, and look at this question. So beautiful it is. So we have the scalar triple product of a plus 2b minus c, a minus b vector, a minus b minus c vector. And what do we know by scalar triple product of a, b, c? It is nothing but a dot b cross c, isn't it? So we will just follow that logic. Okay. So then we shall simplify it and we'll see which answer we are going to reach. So I will just write a 3 vectors. So A, B, C, that is scalar triple product of A, B, C. How to write that? It is A vector dot B cross C vector. So I'm writing it in this format. So that means we have that is equal to, okay, so this is equal to A vector, that is A plus 2B minus C vector dot B vector is A minus B cross C vector is A minus B minus C. Okay, so now first let us find the cross. Remember, in cross product means determinant, isn't it? And in a determinant, if you have 2 rows are equal, then the answer will become 0. So whenever you take cross, if you have same vectors, then the answer will become 0, which is that I'm not going to write it. Okay, so here we have A plus 2B minus C vector dot. So what will happen here? First multiply with A only. So you're getting A cross A, which is 0. Okay, then minus A cross B minus A cross C. Okay, done with A vector minus B vector. So minus B cross A vector. So minus into minus plus, B into B gone 0. Then we have minus minus plus B cross C. Okay. Now, also we know in vectors, A cross B is equal to minus of B cross A. That means when I interchange, it's not commutative but a negative of that. So when I take this one, so therefore this will become the positive B cross A, isn't it? So this and this term will get cancelled. So we are left out with the A plus 2B minus C and these vectors. Okay. So now what shall we do? Here we have, yes. So it is, let's write first what is remaining. So A plus 2B minus C vector dot yes. So we have this these two vectors, that is minus of A cross C plus of B cross C. Okay, so now what you do, you take a dot with that. So when you take this now, you take this with both. See, A dot with this one, A, again A is there, so that becomes 0, which you are not going to write. So next A dot B cross C, yes, that remains. So whichever is remaining only I will write, and the others, this is nothing but here. So we can write this as, so A cross C, we can write as minus of C cross A, correct? So therefore, what is it now? So it is A cross B cross C. So minus plus 2 times B cross C, B dot C cross A. Now, when we have the cyclic order A, B and C, so either you take A dot B cross C or B dot C cross A or C dot A cross B. It is one and the same. So instead of writing B dot C cross A, why can't I write A dot B cross C only? It is one and the same because we go in the cyclic order. Okay, the value is the same. So here it is 2 times, here it is 1 time. So together how many times A, B, C we are getting? So I'm getting 3 times A dot B cross C. So A dot B cross C means how to write? 3 times scalar triple product. The square bracket we can write. So it is, which option satisfies our A option? Is that clear to you? Very simple question. Only thing is you need to understand, whenever you take a dot and a cross, when you have a cross product determinant, if you have 2 rows equal, then the answer becomes 0. So therefore, yes, look at this quickly and we have reached the A option. Yes, move to the 49th question, and I shall explain to you very simple this is. This is a concept of differentiation with the shortcut. So now here we have root of cube root of y into root of x is given to us as 6th root of x plus y whole power 5. Question asked is, what is dy by dx? Okay, so now here first let us try to write this in terms of index form. Okay, so here y cube root of y, how to write? Y to the power 1 by 3. Square root of x, how to write? X to the power 1 by 2. 6th root, how to write? It is x plus y power 5 into 1 by 6. So it is, can I write this as 5 by 6? Now, I said I have a shortcut for you. If you have x to the power m into y to the power n, that is equal to x plus y. Now, x plus y is nothing but the base, okay? So, base you write add, and the powers also you add. If you have it in this format, then immediately dy by dx is equal to directly y by x. This is our shortcut. Okay, so now let us see, let us verify. So we have to check whether 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 will become 5 by 6. Then only this idea will work. So let us try that. Okay, so 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. How much is this? Who is the LCM? 6 is the LCM. So 3 2s are, so you're getting 2. 2 3s are, so you're getting 3. So therefore 5 by 6. Yes, this condition is satisfied. So therefore no thinking at all. Therefore directly dy by dx, what is it equal to? Y by x. And which option is satisfied? We have the A option. Is that clear? Very simple. Just to note this shortcut. X to the power m into y to the power n is equal to x plus y to the power m plus n. Add the base, add the power. If suppose that is equal, then what is your answer? Dy by dx. No, understand. So now you may ask me how to remember. How to remember dy by dx? We have a trick for this also. You have the question dy by dx. Now cancel these d's. Who is remaining? Y by x, and that is your answer. Yes? Okay. So hope it is simple. Hope the trick works. Yes, we go to the next question. Question number 50. Yes. So what is this question number 50? Come on. We have continuity and differentiability question. Okay. So Rolle's theorem. Again. So we have this, what is the question asked? Rolle's theorem is not applicable in which of the following cases? That means which is applied, no, which is not applicable, not applied. What are the conditions of Rolle's theorem? Understand first. First condition of Rolle's theorem is it has to become the continuous in the closed interval. So just we shall make a note of the conditions and then proceed. So what is the first step is f of x should become continuous in which interval? Closed interval a comma b. Second step is f of x should become differentiable in which interval? Open interval a comma b. Third step is f of a and f of b has to become equal. So if these three conditions are satisfied, then only we say there exists a c belongs to open interval a comma b such that f dash of c is equal to 0, isn't it? So now here look at the questions carefully. So we have f of x is equal to here greatest integer of x. X lies in 2.5, 2.7. F of x is mod x. F of x is x square minus x, and f of x is again a polynomial. So everywhere we find a polynomial except this modulus of x. Now we know the modulus of x here. Modulus of x, how is the graph? V-shaped graph which passes through the origin. So what will happen at x is equal to 0? Is this modulus of x differentiable? We know that modulus function is not differentiable. If it is not differentiable, then it is going against the condition of Rolle's theorem. If it is going against the condition of Rolle's theorem, can it satisfy? No, isn't it? So therefore we know that Rolle's theorem is not applicable for modulus function. Why it is not applicable? Because modulus x is not differentiable. It is not differentiable where for x is equal to 0, at x is equal to 0. So if at any point it is not differentiable, then that condition is not satisfied. Hope it is clear. Yes, so therefore it's a simple question. You need to just understand what is the concept there. Yes, so we move to the next question. Question number 51. Okay. Yes, so look at this. This is a very important and very tricky question. I have a shortcut for you and you will enjoy this shortcut. Okay, so this is from application of derivatives. So we have from application of derivatives. So what is it? What is given? So we have here f of x is given to us. Okay, so f of x is x cube minus 6x square plus 9x plus 10. So understand the concept here. I'm going to teach you one shortcut. So for that, the step is first to find f dash of x. Then second step is f dash of x you put equal to 0, you will get critical points x is equal to. Okay, so then third step is plot the critical points on the number line, then I will give you the shortcut. So quickly let us write what is it now. So f dash of x, what is f dash of x here? What is f dash of x we have here is x cube. What is it? 3x square minus 6 2s are 12x plus 9. Now what we do is take out 3 is common, no? So x square minus 4x plus 3. So therefore we have here x and x. So we have here 3 minus 1. So what are the factors we got? So f dash of x is equal to 3 into x minus 3 into x minus 1. So my next first step is over. What is the next step? I put f dash of x is equal to 0. When I take equal to 0, does this 3 become 0? No, 3 does not become 0 at all. So therefore, what is that becoming 0? X minus 3 could be 0 or x minus 1 could be 0. So therefore, x is equal to 3 or 1. So these are the critical points. So now observe how I am working out. So here it is minus infinity and here it is plus infinity. You have to mark the critical points as they appear on the number line. So 1 is here and 3 is here towards the greatest side. So write the factors which has given you this 1 and 3. This is x minus 3 and this is x minus 1, right? So now what you do is, so first starting from the right towards the left side, first always put a plus. Then check the power of this first factor. Power, if it is odd, then what you have to do, change the sign. Change the sign. If the power is even, no changing the sign. Okay, so understand this much. So now come to this first 1 is odd number, so I have to change the sign. So plus will become minus. Again the power is 1, odd number, minus will become plus. So which interval you got plus, that is increasing, and which interval you got minus, that is decreasing. What is asked here now? So that is strictly increasing, strictly decreasing, but the question here is it is increasing. Okay, so therefore f of x is increasing. F of x is increasing in which intervals now? In the intervals minus infinity 1. Okay, so my infinity always open. Since it is asked increasing, I take the closed interval. If it was strictly increasing, then it would have been the open interval. Union, then where to where? 3, infinity. Okay, so we have this C option. Is that clear to you? Yes. So quickly we shall go to one more question. Now here, this is also application of derivatives. So what is this application of derivative question? The sides of the equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangle, suppose you take as x, what is given to you? Size of the equilateral, the sides of the equilateral triangle is increasing. So dx by dt is equal to 4 centimeter per second, which is given to you. Then the rate at which its area is increasing. So you have to find what is dA by dt is equal to how much when x is equal to 14 centimeter. So how do you proceed? What is the area of the equilateral triangle? It is root 3 by 4 into x square. Differentiate this, so it is dA by dt is equal to root 3 by 4 into x square. What is the derivative? 2x into dx by dt. Substitute and you will reach your answer. Okay, so it is root 3 by 4 into 2 into 14 into 4. So 4 and 4 gets cancelled. 14 2s are 28. So you're getting 28 root 3. Since it is area, it is always centimeter square per second. So we have this answer B option, 28 root 3 centimeter square per second. So hope you have understood today's class, and I will be back in the next session. So to solve and complete this 2019 question paper.